This is George with Recipes Made Easy. Last week we showed you how you could make a nutritious meal for your family with just one ingredient. This week we have more ingredients, but it's still going to be pretty easy. Here are the ingredients. This might look overwhelming to you, but trust me, it's not. This recipe is actually very easy, as you'll see in a few minutes. One of the ways I like to make things easier is to do some prep work in advance. The recipe calls for these sausages to be boiled before they're fried up at the end. So rather than just do everything at the last minute, I'm going to boil these sausages well in advance, then put them in the fridge. Got some water in a pot here, which I brought to a boil. You can tell it's boiling because the water is bubbling there. Take a sharp knife and just prick all the sausages. This will prevent them from exploding as they're being boiled. I've washed these peppers that the recipe calls for. Now I'm going to cut them up in advance, put them in the fridge so they're ready for when I need to fry them later on. As you can see, I've cut up the boiled sausages and I've cut up the peppers. I'm going to put them in the fridge now and take them out when I need them later on. Okay, we got three things going on at the same time here. It's like having three balls up in the air. It's going to seem a little bit complicated, but like I mentioned before, I did some advanced preparation. I've got the sausages here, got them pre-boiled, and I got them all cut up. And I've cleaned and I've cut up my peppers. Here I've got my capers. Cut up my garlic. Got some salt and pepper, all ready to go. And I've got the right measurements of red wine vinegar, olive oil. I'm going to start with a little bit of olive oil in here. Got this covered now. Let it simmer for a while. Take the rest of my olive oil, put this in the pan here. That's all the rest of my olive oil. Just going to add the garlic now. You'll notice I'm adding the garlic in a cold pan. I don't want the garlic to be burned. Okay, it's very important you put the garlic in a cold pan. So we've got that going now. Okay, you can stop that. Just doing some advanced work here, checking to see how long I should be boiling the farfalle for. It says here 11 minutes, stirring occasionally for al dente. Al dente is how I want it, so we're going to go for 11 minutes. Up to the right heat here with the garlic in here. Just going to add the peppers now. Let that go for a while. Now, while I've got these two pans going at the same time, I'm going to put my third ball up into the air. I'm going to turn this on. Put some salted water in here. Make sure you got the water salted, okay? Turn that off.
Stirring the peppers.
Okay, here's the thing with the farfalle. Don't add the farfalle to the water until it reaches 100 degrees Celsius. You put a thermometer in the water, and what I do, I just wait till it starts bubbling, and I know it's reached 100 degrees. Give it a stir. Remember, this is salted water, okay? Put the farfalle in to reduce the temperature of the water. I've covered up now to get it back up to boiling. I've had the farfalle boiling for a few minutes now. Well, it's time to look at one of these other balls that we've got up in the air. Here I've got some red wine vinegar. I'm going to pour it into the peppers. Add a bit of salt. A bit of sugar. And put in the capers now.
Now the sausage.
Give that a bit of a stir. Now we're going to turn down the heat on this. So I've got these two pans going on low. My sausages here on low. My peppers here on low. We're just going to let them go while we're finishing the farfalle. We have the farfalle going here for 11 minutes, so I'm going to turn it off now. Let me get it in there. I'm going to take the...
How are you going to stir that up?
Just going to deglaze this pan a little bit with a little bit of red wine.
Maybe you should dump this
Red
and pour it all in there. Looks yummy.